Hey everybody, this is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org. How you guys doing today? Today I got another video in the top youth football defensive series, how to defend the single wing sweep. So this is a great play on a lot of offenses. About 15-20% of youth football offense run some variation of the single wing. So it's good to know how to stop this particular play. And this was number 7 on my top youth football offenses plays. So this is did a video I think last week on the play, and this week we're going to see how we can defend it. Hey, before we get too far into this, hey, if you like my videos and like what I'm doing, please subscribe to my channel. YouTube really gives us an extra oomph in the search engine ranks and on YouTube if we have more subscribers. So hit that subscriber button down below. Here's kind of a little picture of where it's at. And then also there's a little notify button that'll come up down next to the subscribe button. If you can also hit that notify button, what that'll do is that'll email you when I put out a new video. So if you like what I'm doing, want to support me, really doesn't cost you nothing except a couple of clicks and maybe some emails that you get now and then, once or twice a week during football. That will really help me out. I'm getting close to 2,000 subscribers, so please help me get to my goal and then my ultimate goal of about 10,000. So thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Let's get right into how to defend the single wing sweep. So here's the play from last week, and this, like I said, is number 7 on the article that's been out there since I think 2012. It's a highly read article in the top 10 best youth football plays, in my opinion, of course, and this was number 7. And you can see it's just an unbalanced single wing. Everybody's running it. This is kind of a Dave Caesar, Jack Reed, gosh, all these old football books, 50s and 60s, single wing plays. This is it. I mean, this play is like everywhere. So you can see, got the single wing unbalanced, guards pulling there, and you've got those 4 lead blockers. I mean, this is the ultimate power sweep play here. So there it is. So against the single wing, what do I like to do? Well, I really prefer against the single wing is a 70 umbrella, and I call it shifted because when I play a single wing, I kind of move my players around a little bit differently based on kind of what that single wing team does. And my guys, I like to put my really big, heavy guys, because the single wing is really about this off tackle and also the power sweep play and kind of wedge play. You can see that in my defense, I've shifted the nose guards here and the tackles. I put them in here, and I'm trying to bring this big load of people down. So that's what I really try to do on a single wing, is bring all 4 or 5 with that blocking. So, yeah, we try to bring those guys down. I play usually this 4-box system, and you see I brought my Mike linebacker. He's kind of backed up a little bit, and he's kind of standing, and he's really going to read a 2-gap here and flow. I've got my DN still sitting here. Corner is kind of overshifted into more of a linebacker kind of thing. And, yeah, you've got to be careful of counters, and so I've got this 4-box thing setting up for the counters here. And so these players here have to be responsible players that know to stay home and play their positions. So I'm trying to bring all this down, swing this guy up. This guy's reading overflow in the corners here. So that's the base of what I usually play in, like, if you've seen my beast formation or my pie fat formation or this Dave Caesar single wing. I'll play with shifting and moving people in and out of kind of this 70 umbrella. Yes, you're a little suspect on passes and some counters, but I'm really trying to shut down this power kind of wedge plays here over the guard. And this has worked out for us really well here doing that. And so this next slide's got a lot of stuff going on. So this is my overshifted, and I've got what the offense is trying to do and then what we're trying to do on the single wing here. And so You've got, those guys playing gaps up, though you can see the Mike Reed over here on this backside, the Fred and other corner here reading this Sam D-end outside linebackers going to his mesh point up. By Will, outside linebacker D-end is coming up to his mesh point. The corner is going to come up because we're playing run basically on single wings. We play some pass, but we're really playing run. And, they may catch us in a pass and we'll kind of back up out of it. But I really haven't been burned by too many single wing teams running the 70. This Rover and these Fred, these are really good linebacker D-backs. These are like top tier guys. So that's how we play that. They're playing kind of at a strong safety position. And so the one thing that you can do, and you can run out of a 6-2 against this, but for whatever reason, we found out there is actually a window here on this sweep, right in here. And this guy should be able to see the window and catch, because they'll be set up. You'll see the backs will be set up in a nice line. The guy comes out. There's a window there that you can actually catch people from the backside. And if you've got a backside linebacker blitzing out of a 5-3 or 6-2, that's where to blitz. I don't know why, but we've had multiple single wing teams, and I see this window right here from the back, especially if you slow it down. These guys are all blocking God, so they're actually blocking down. So these four guys really should be open, and if this guy sells himself out on this blitz, he should be able to catch from behind, and that's what we've noticed on the single wing out of the 70. So that's a 70 umbrella, and that's my shifted, because I've shifted over to a unbalanced, and I've put my bigger meat, the nose guards, the D tackles, in over their big meat guys, and I've moved a linebacker who's kind of playing a hybrid lineman linebacker over this guard, and he's kind of doing a 2-3 gap read with the center kind of going on there. So that's one way to stop it. And now you can kind of start blitzing or stunting the thing out of the 70. So Army is a one gap left or right to us. Orange Slice is a 2 gap, and so you can see here I've got these guys. I think I've smelled it out. So I'm slicing the whole line this way. All these backside guys are kind of reading. He's even kind of reading until the point, especially when I got a slice on. I don't want them blitzing if I'm slicing. So I've got this slice that you can go 1 or 2 gaps and you're going to slice out. These guys are going to stay wide and not try to penetrate into the backfield and catch them like right in here. So that's another way to try to catch that on the 70 umbrella shifted, and I really like that. And then you can also do the Oklahoma blitz, which is basically moving into like a gap 9, gap 8. So, you had this guy up, Rovers moves up, the corner moves up, and this is really kind of a stunt between these 4 guys. This guy kind of goes straight up, and then these guys are just blitzing to create a wall right here. Fred is reading, these guys are reading, and so you've sold out on the Oklahoma blitz, and that's what I call it out of the 6-2 multi-8 youth football defense book. So a lot of what you've seen in my blitz calls and stuff, those are all out of my defensive book. And just by the way, here it is right here. You can get the hard copy or the digital copy, but all the stuff that I'm talking about is in that particular book. So that's what I can do there. And then, of course, you could go the 6-2 max, which is the name for my gap 8 out of the book. You can gap 8 it and then read the flow, and you've got so many guys there just to deal with it. These 2 guys are going to flow. This guy's going to come up. And so you're really trying to set that wall. Now look, with the single wing, you're really trying to beat their blocks. I mean, they've got a lot of guys. Their whole thing, because I run a B single wing, and I've run Dave Caesars for about 1.5 years, run his Unbalanced stuff along with our Beast and some double wing things. Very good offense. And it's not just Dave Caesar's Unbalancing wing, it's a bunch of people's Unbalanced single wing. But I highly recommend Coach Dave's book. But anyway, this defense will stop it. With the gap 8, you're losing a little bit of linebacker help back there, and you're a little bit more pass susceptible than the 70. But like the single wing, you're really, your defense is trying to put a lot of people at the point of attack like they do. The biggest key is when you kind of go to this 3 or 4 box kind of thing on the back end, is those guys have to be really, really good, and they have to stay at home for counters, and you really kind of have to watch the wedge. But in a single wing, like all single wings, they want to run majority of time right in that window area. So I didn't even put this in here. I've actually run a 3-3 stack against a single wing before, so you could kind of do that. I still overall like the 70 against a single wing, and that's what I recommend normally when I play a single wing team. So that's what I do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe. It really helps me out a lot if you guys like my videos and support me and want to let me continue to make more videos for you guys. And if you leave me a comment and ask for a video, I try to get to those. So if I've been doing that for you and you like this, please subscribe, help me out. Hit the subscribe button and notify. That's a big deal. Once again, this is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org. This is one of the videos defending the single wing sweep in the Top U Football Defensive video series. If you like the video, please leave me a thumbs up. If you got any comments, what you like to do against that play, let us know. Please subscribe again, share the video, that's great. And of course, you could always buy my books. Like I said, if you want to actually help me out even more, this is my defensive book, getting a lot of good praise on this the last 2 years that it's been out. A lot of folks are reading it, are using it now and getting the book. If you've been running the 6-2 double wide defense, which a lot of people do, this is like the expanded extracurricular 401 college class kind of on that. And that doesn't mean it's that complicated for your U team. There's just a lot more stuff you can do out of the 6-2 wide tackle, and this shows you how to do it. And then also, if you like the single wing, if you're running the single wing and want to try the B single wing and a bunch of other stuff like offset eye, double wing, and some good stuff like that, you can take my look at my Power Wing Beast offense. That's for sale over at CoachParker.org. So those are my 2 books. I'm trying to sell you those. They worked out good for me, and they're working out for a lot of other youth football coaches right now. So please support me if you can. I really appreciate it. Again, this is Coach Parker. Hope you're having a great day and a good season. Remember to play for fun. Ciao. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much.